Yeah, family. Yeah, family. Just had to come on here, holler at y'all about, some of the stuff going on. Um, there's some breaking news stuff happening, you know, as a lot of y'all who follow know about this whole fiasco between me, young Pharaoh, and Brother Polight, in this conscious community. Um, y'all know that I had to put them spiritual hands to Brother Polight and to young Pharaoh. For those who might be new to what I'm talking about, go watch my previous videos on that situation. I put some of them in the description for you. All right. So I'll put some of those videos in the description and then y'all can go rewatch them. But for the ones that already been following, and even for the new people, it's a lot of things that's been going on. Okay, it's a lot of things that's been going on. A lot of radioactive fallout. Radioactive fallout. I covered things like this deeper inside of my mentorship program, my spiritual mentorship program. So if anybody out there that want to learn how to connect back to indigenous traditions, or anybody out there that want to learn how to better their life through our indigenous traditions. When I say indigenous, I mean that is of the land before, modern religion came in. So indigenous can apply to African traditions, indigenous apply to Native American traditions, indigenous applies to European traditions before Christianity and Catholicism took over, right? Indigenous, what was on the land. So yeah, I got that. That link will be in the description as well for anybody that want to come on board and learn, how to make this thing shake with the ancestors. All right. So radioactive fallout. Now, before I get into this, I just want to play a little bit of the breaking news of what's been going on. As you know, young Pharaoh, he been not himself lately, or so we thought, right? Because this been himself, but it just wasn't exposed until I went to certain entities in order to bring that forth, right? And so now we see, okay, now we see what's going on. In all of this fiasco, he's been wilding. And a thing that just recently happened, he made threats. He's admitted to shooting at the house of his child's mother, Golden Beauty, with the children inside of the house, right? But even before that, he's been on the record for making terroristic threats. And since then, it just came out, that he has been arrested for terroristic threats. Here's the video right here.
Peace community, peace community. Oh man, young Pharaoh, they said, has been arrested, right, for terroristic threats. We all seen a big altercation that happened between him and Golden Beauty, where Golden Beauty came on live and started saying that, he came over and was shooting at her house, and she had the kind of proof that he went on YouTube and did that. Now, a lot of people are saying that this arrest is not for the exact thing that Golden arrested him for. I don't know, though. I don't know. What I would say is, let me know what y'all think about the situation. Remember, drop
Man,
your likes.
y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. Like I said, a lot of things are going to get exposed. A lot of things were going to get exposed. And for those that don't know how, voodoo works, for those who don't know, I am a practitioner of Puerto Rican voodoo. I'm a celebrity spiritual advisor. Y'all can go through my social media and go do y'all background histories. You're going to see everything you need to see, whatever. So basically, for those who don't know how these practices work, when you send something at a target, it's like shooting a shotgun with pellets, right? So when you shoot that shotgun, it sprays and it hits things in the vicinity, right? When you shoot that shotgun, it sprays, it hits things in the vicinity. It's a similar thing when you talk about chaos type of work, right? So if somebody shoot a chaos to you, the people that's close around you will also catch the radioactive, fallout per to say, that's the best way I can describe it. It's like radioactive fallout. A nuclear bomb hits, boom. That area isn't just what's destroyed. Things around the perimeter are also affected. And it's the same thing, when we're talking about these type of things. So, when you look at Brother Polight, okay, and you look at Pharaoh, look at the people around him as well. The people around him are also getting exposed. The brother Dr. Inky, he just lost his YouTube channel, right? And he was close to that Polight circle. You know what I'm saying? He just lost his YouTube channel. Brother Sinetta was catching heat, and Brother Sinetta still catching heat. Now, more things are going to be exposed. And speaking of Brother Sinetta, even look at things that y'all don't see, things that are hidden behind closed doors will start to reveal themselves as well. See, there's a lot of other stuff happening behind the scenes that y'all not seeing it because it don't hit the media. But don't think it's not happening in these people's lives. You understand? It's still taking place, but you might get little spurts of it jumping out. So, speaking of Brother Sinetta, here he is, dealing with his lady, Sister Nepal. Okay, so now, the trouble in paradise starts to reveal itself, right?
The sauce, Nepal. No. You just talking. Where's the damn sauce?
Wait.
The damn sauce.
Sonetta, if you weren't watching the game,
sauce up or shut the fuck up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, Sonetta, you're very
helping Malone now. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sauce the fuck up or shut the fuck up.
No, you see. Sonetta, you're being so disrespectful, but everybody's
sauce the fuck up or shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to talk.
What the hell you talking about, man?
Okay,
you Sonetta. Serious shit right now.
Okay, Sonetta.
Slavery and no damn Kemet.
Sonetta, why are you
Hebrews? Hebrews is fucking slavery. So
why are you
Hebrews
cursing me out?
Slavery too? Was Hebrews in slavery?
No. I'm going to source up, Sonetta, but let me say this. The way you're talking to me, and don't ever say you're getting disrespect. I never talk to you like this in public. You're going to be apologizing.
Fuck up.
But I am
sourcing noise. Source the fuck up. If you on this panel and you talking all that dumb shit, source the fuck up. Simple as that.
Wow.
Simple as that, man.
So I will source up.
I told you the real stuff that's happening behind the scenes, y'all going to see it. And I told y'all that, but y'all want to think voodoo is a game. Y'all want to think all this stuff is just everything is make believe. America trained y'all to be like that. America trained you to think that everything was fairy tales. America trained you to believe nothing was real, right? Y'all grew up like that, watching Disney movies. I understand, but I'm here to tell you that no, there's very real things. And when you start to deal with people outside of America, you will understand why they have a fear of certain things because they know it's real. This ain't no Princess and the Frog. This is not Cinderella. This is not Snow White. This is not none of that. This real deal indigenous practices being put on display. Understand what I'm telling y'all, family. And for those, the reason I did it, I've already explained the reasons that I did it in my previous videos, but I'll do it again. Brother Polight and young Pharaoh, I had incidences with both of these men. Within those incidences, they became disrespectful. On top of them becoming disrespectful, they were putting trash into the community. On top of them being disrespectful, they were hiding their true self from the people and still stealing money and still doing whatever they were doing behind the scenes. So guess what I did? I took it upon myself to say, okay, this is how it's being played. And then you got people around them doing a similar thing. Okay, so now when I send this missile over there, it don't matter who it hit. because the whole thing is trash. Throw the whole community away. You understand this? Throw the whole community away. Man, y'all got to understand what I'm telling y'all folk, man. Throw the whole community away. Why are y'all holding on to garbage? Y'all keep garbage in your house. And that's why I made the decision. That's why I made the decision to do what I did. That's why I did it. And I know some of y'all don't understand because y'all came into spirituality through love and light, and y'all ain't been around real practitioners, and y'all don't understand the concepts of good and bad and what that even means in the concept of spiritual practices. I know. Y'all came in this thing on rainbows, love and lights, and meditations and sequence numbers. I get it. I didn't come in this like that. I came in this through raw Puerto Rican voodoo, through my grandparents. I didn't come in on love and light. I was raised in this. I understood the dualities between good and bad and how you need both of them. I understood that. But I know a lot of people don't understand that. But if you want to understand, you can subscribe, you can follow, you can learn. You can learn from other practitioners that I bring on my channel because I share the love amongst the spiritual community. So other people, you can get this perspectives. But I'm here to tell y'all, family, that it's not done. All of this chaos that y'all seeing, it's not done. And it's not done not because I continuing to continue to put work in on them. It's not done because what I already did is still playing out. And at this point, the circumstances have become so severe that it's like a train that can't be stopped. Spirit don't even have to move no more because the train is already going. This is the thing. When we're talking about hexes and we talking about, you know, how work plays out and those type of workings, you got to understand how this go. If somebody come, run up in your house and start breaking everything in your living room, smashing your TV, smashing everything in there, and then you shoot them, boom, and you neutralize them, guess what happens? You still got to clean the mess up in that living room. That mess in that living room is still there. And it's the same thing in the spirit realm. When somebody do something to you in that way, you still got to clean up the mess that was made in the wake of that attack. And you got to know how to tap in a certain way to tweak the new energies that have come into your aura that's now wreaking havoc. Because that's how a spirit will move when you aim it in that way. And for those who follow me, man, you know that most of the stuff that I do is helping people. I post the receipts all the time. I don't even post all my receipts. I just post them here and there just to put a positive word out. But you got to realize that how a spirit moves is when it come in to do a thing, it leaves fragments of that type of energy there. So if it was something good, then it would still be good stuff. But when it's something that's more malicious, it's going to leave fragments of that type of thing around. And this is what you guys are seeing. You're seeing that. And those fragments can only be dealt with spiritually. Those fragments can only be dealt with because you can't see it, or you're looking at it, damn, what's going on? Why does this keep happening? Because when that spirit came and attacked, it left something there with you. And if you're not into this practices and you don't know what's going on, how to look at it, how to do a reading to see what's moving there, or go to somebody that can do it for you, guess what? You're going to be stuck dealing with that energy. You're going to be stuck dealing with that energy. Facts. And this is what you're seeing. Everybody around these people is being exposed. This ain't the only people that's being exposed. It's people that's a little lower than them that's being exposed as well. You know what I'm saying? That you're not hearing too much about. But if you dig on the internet, you will see what I'm talking about. Everybody connected to them circles, Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. And that's how this thing works. Like I told y'all, like I've explained in my previous videos. I told y'all what's up, man. I hate to be the one to break the news, but I really don't hate to be the one to break the news. I just like to see my works play out. That's all. I'm like an artist, like somebody that paints. They like to see people marvel at their work, and because it makes, oh wow, I just like to see my work play out. Whether it's this side or that side, it don't matter. It don't matter. If I sent it there, I like to see it play out. That's all. That's all. Because why? I love my craft. I love my craft. A lot of people come to me, like I said, for prosperity work, road openings type of work, or they just need guidance. They need insight into their life. And I help them with that. I love to see that play out. I love when somebody come to me because they've been going through blockages, or the doors haven't been opening for them, and I can move Papa Legba, and then gates start to open and they start walking through them, and then they start having these changes happen, and it's positive, and their life goes into another direction. That's great. I love to see my work play out, because Abuela taught me how to be a master of my craft. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do this, you got to be serious, because you're inheriting my spirits. You know what I'm saying? In so many words, because Abuela, she don't speak no English. She just speaks Spanish. She don't speak no English. But in so many words, that's what she communicates. All right. And so, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? And, and for those out there, in your respective careers, take pride in your career. Take pride in what you do. You know what I'm saying? And do it good. Whether you're working at Wendy's or you're an engineer, do it good. Be the best one there, because you're getting paid to do a thing. Do it. So with that being said as well, like I say, for those that want to learn more about indigenous practices, things like that, sign up for the mentorship. It's through Patreon. So sign up through the mentorship, and I'll guide you through your journey, everything like that. Whatever traditions that it was meant for you to kind of start to dive into, I will also help to lead you into those directions with bona fide priests and priestesses from those traditions. Some of them still in those countries. Some of these people still in Cuba. Some of these people still in Oshogbo. Some of these people still in, Brazil. You know what I'm saying? I'm connected to the priesthoods all around the world from different traditions. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. So, like I said, man, get in tune and keep watching the show. Keep watching the show play out, because it's not done. It's not done. Even when you look at the new girl that Pharaoh's with, now she done got exposed. All her X-rated adult film stuff is all over the net. People just looking at her, busting it open, all this stuff. All that's exposed. So if you near there, you should probably get away. That's what I'm gonna say. If you near Pharaoh or Brother Polight, you probably should go away from them for a while, because you're gonna catch that fallout. I'm just telling you. You will catch that fallout. And then don't come trying to chase me down like King Brujo, this and that, because now I done told you. Just get away from them people for right now, because it's hidden. You hear that work hidden. When that work hit, woo. Usually when my work hit, you feel no pain. But when I want to bring that, it is a different thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a different thing, family. It's a different thing. So with that being said, I love y'all. Stay in tune, stay solid. You know what I'm saying? And we out.